Hey guys, what is up? It's Phoenix here again. Today we're doing another game of League of Legends. This is 5v5 and this is me playing Rammus. Now as you saw on the minimap, they are actually trying to invade our jungle. But not to worry because we are actually invading theirs. Luckily their Trundle is obviously starting over at our red. And I believe, as you saw, we had I think Misfortune there popping out. Now I was a little annoyed at the beginning of this game because I was expecting Siva to be up top, because she has better solo lane capability, but then I soon realised that Rammus just pretty much owns everything. So we've got Fizz helping our Tryndamere, who has an insane skin, basically invade and get their red. Now their jungler is Trundle, so let's have a look at matchups because our bottom team didn't do too well. We have Taric and Siva. I'm up top versus Vladimir. He also has a custom skin, so this leads me to believe that he's somewhat decent in actually playing this champion. Now, of course, I know that I didn't know, but when I found out I was versing Vladimir, I picked up my W, which basically increases my armor and magic resistance, which is definitely something that I want to get. Now we've got Fizz versus Kassadin in the middle, and at the bottom we have, obviously, Misfortune. I think she's solo laning against these two. Now, Trundle is jungling, and this guy wasn't that great, let's just put it that way. He failed to gank multiple times, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys, so I'll just let you watch it. Now, nothing really great is happening up top. Oh, I apologise, Morgana is bottom with Misfortune. Yeah, that kind of worked out, because I'm soloing at top. Derp. So that's why they had so much trouble. Now, it's annoying that you can't see their health plates. You can only see health plates for them in vicinity of your character, which, I hope this improves in the future LoL recorder releases. So, if you didn't know, when a player turns yellow or when they get like a yellow outline, it means they're going to attack you. That's what I'm watching out for Vladimir. As soon as he turns like a yellowy glow, then I'm going to, like that, I'm going to move away and I'm going to get out of his range so he can't hit me. Now I am last hitting minions here, and to be honest, I'm doing extremely well, and we did miss first blood down there. Taric, how could Taric actually die unless he didn't pick up his heal? Morgana is pretty good character, and she is actually getting Siva down quite low, so I think that's why they're having a lot of problems at bottom. Now as I was saying up top, you want to be last hitting a lot. You want to get the farm in because this is the opportunity to have two really decent carries in the game, and not carries as in AD carry. Carries in people who have basically geared up faster than everyone else, got their items faster, and the lane that normally does that is the middle lane because it's one person for all the minions. And when you're solo laning top, it's the exact same thing, one person for all the minions. And when you're dual laning, the XP is shared, and whoever gets the last minions, only one person can get, one kill, or you put one per minion. So it's very important that you, if you're a support like Taric, you let Misfortune get all the last kills so she can gear up and she can carry you. Because let's face it, you're just the support. You're only going to throw some stuns, which don't do much damage, and you're also going to maybe heal. Here I'm trying to chase down Vladimir, but of course Rammus is a very good champion, but if you hit any like minion on your way round with your Q, then you're definitely gonna not get the hit because you kind of impact and it stops, so you've got to be extremely careful there. So let's have a look middle. Fizz is doing extremely well at the minute versus Kassadin. He's low on mana. Now here I got a little bit greedy, I went in, but I do have health potions and I do have a regrowth pendant. So, I mean, Vladimir can sustain in lane, indefinitely. He uses no mana, he uses his health, and he just regens his health. So, it's very difficult, and you'll see in this lane that I get to go back to base during the lane phase once, and that was really bad. because no one helped protect me or no one helped protect the tower, so I had to be extremely careful. And here you see I used the trick when I was in the bushes, but of course it's Vladimir using Sigwen pull, I believe it's called, and he avoided all that. But you know, I do have my W, which is really cool. It does actually do damage back to the minions that attack you, which is awesome. It is magic damage, so we have Trundle in the middle now because I believe Cassidon's gone back. Now let's have a look down bottom because things are going to go down. Taric on quite high HP. He's getting harassed. Siva, same, high HP. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Tryndamere, let's see what Tryndamere's doing because he's just farming up at the minute. And let's see if we can click Tryndamere. See what items he's got. Yeah, so he's got his standard jungle items, of course. Makes sense. Now, as I was saying before, their Trundle wasn't the best. I really would have liked to see more ganks from him. And here, I believe I die once. And I think this is it. Yeah. He's, was he level 6? I think he was level, yeah, he's level 6. His ulti basically killed me. And here I'm raging in chat, which you definitely should not do. I was like, F's sake, why did I have to solo top versus effing Vlad of all champs? Because Vlad, you know, being arranged has a big advantage over me. But you know, later on in the game I realised early game for Rammus, if you're not jungling, it will be a little bit difficult. But as soon as you basically, you know, sustain a little bit in lane, you're going to do fine. Now, I didn't like that Tryndamere would come up and try gank Vladimir because it's really impossible to gank Vladimir unless there's more than one person or he's got a big distance to run to get to his tower. And here I'm saying very bad team, I must admit, and definitely don't do this, guys. It's really immature, and you know, I do it myself sometimes when I'm frustrated, but you know, everyone's allowed to get frustrated. The key is to just, you know, work with what you've got and try and actually, you know, win the match and play as a team, and that's exactly what happened later on in the game. Don't want to spoil it, but you know, I'll leave it there. So Tryndamere again, Fizz, can I have blue please? Of course. Fizz, if you've got any mana caster in the middle, then, or AP caster I guess you could call it, try to give them the blue, especially you don't need it as a jungler. It's not really beneficial because you definitely should have a lot of mana. Like Shaco, for instance, he doesn't really use a lot of mana, especially when they go AD. So you know, try not to steal the blue buff, give it to your middle, and it will help them out tremendously. So here I'm just I'm trying the trick again when I'm powerballing from the brush, and of course Sigurd pull, so I'm like, screw it, I go all around the minions and actually get out of harm's way. Now here you see Trundle coming in, and I love my team, well I love this Tryndamere should I say, because he's the one who's pinging all the time, and it kind of reinforces my brain to look at the map and see that there's someone there going to gank me. You know, normally you don't really pay attention to chat when you're focusing on the game so much. So it's very important that people ping, and it's really cool that people do ping, especially in matches. I mean, I've been playing League of Legends for the past week, like pretty much every day. I had a League of Legends day, we did really well. The next day, not so much. We kind of like lost every match. So to win a match like this really boosted my spirits. And I'm thinking now, well, where's this Trundle? I think I do powerball into the bushes soon, because this guy is waiting around forever. I think it's this part. Once I get down the minions. Now let's have a look at bottom because Taric is going down. Taric, Siva, doing a little bit of gank. Okay, Morgana go down. She's very low. And no, they run out because Taric will die. So we actually do have
an ally has been
yeah, you see down bottom, not very good. Tryndamere going in, Tryndamere blade stormed in and actually owned her, and he's going to run out now because he will die. We got Fizz in middle still. He's doing really well, to be honest. He's farming up real nice. What's their Cassidin? Let's have a look at their Cassidin. He's level 7, so yeah, Fizz is doing extremely well. And here, oh, I missed it. Damn. I powerballed into the bushes, and Trundle was there for a good minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. I can't believe he stayed that long. definitely don't do that as a jungler. I'm tower hugging. You know, I know I'm a solo lane. I'm the person that's going to get ganked regardless. So definitely don't try and gank someone like that, because they're definitely going to be on the ball. And if they're not, then, you know, if you do get a first gank, then they're probably not going to, you know, realise that they're going to be ganked again. So, I mean, I don't really play jungler, so I'm not sure what they're, like, the methods that they use on how to gank a solo laner. But for me, playing as a solo laner, I definitely know that I would be ganked, so I don't want to overextend or even push. Not that I could actually overextend or push versus Vladimir, because he has got some high damage and he's probably level 30 and fully glyphed, so I don't really have a chance. Now I need to realise on Rammus, if I use my W and then Powerball, my W doesn't stay on, which sometimes I didn't like there. It went off. I didn't kind of understand that, but I did understand it near the end of the game. So, there we go, our Fizz is actually coming up, which is cool. And I'm running down now, because I want to see where they is, but it's just a fail gank, because Vladimir's already gone back, and Trindamir's coming up as well, and of course, there's no one there. So I think they're going to go for the enemy's blue buff, which is cool. I'm not sure if they actually get it. No, it's been taken. So Trundle's most likely taking it, obviously, and because Kassadin doesn't have the buff. There we go, Vladimir is back. Now let's have a look at bottom lane, and the tower's getting pushed really hard. Now in League of Legends LoL recorder, you can't see the tower damage, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure they've pushed that really hard. Excuse me. Yeah, I've got a dry throat. So here we're just waiting to actually jump on Vladimir. Now I'm actually going to try and go in, but I just fail. Now I was going to flash, because flash and powerball is really cool on Rammus, but of course I just wasn't fast enough, and I didn't want to go too close to the tower and just basically die. So let's have a look at my CS. I have 70 and Vladimir has 45. That is really amazing, actually. I'm really surprised how much farm I have got. Actually, to be honest, I've got the most... oh no, wait. Yeah, I've got 71. It's Fizz who has 80 now. So yeah, I'm doing extremely well, to be honest, considering that I never CS. I never CS at all in games, which is really bad. You should CS, and CS basically is last hitting, only hitting a minion if you know you're going to kill it, so you get the gold. So definitely you want to be doing that. Of course, I do have the advantage of my W. It does do quite a lot of damage, especially to the caster minions. Now let's have a look down bottom, because Taric is by himself and the tower is getting pushed. There's nothing he can actually do. Tryndamere is nowhere to be found. Sivir is actually coming down. She's very slow. You know, team plays like this, don't leave someone down there who can't defend the tower, because it's like when I'm versus like Soraka, and we've got a bunch of minions, I go in and I just attack the tower and let Soraka try do as much damage as she can on me, and she doesn't have the damage to actually threaten me to run away. So it's really cool. Now if someone like Rammus, then he could taunt you and the tower would actually start attacking you, and that would lead to your death if Rammus, you know, played well and actually like powerballed you in place, you know, slowed you, that type of thing. So definitely don't leave a support down there to defend. It's not very ideal. Now of course Taric could have stunned him or any of them to actually try push him away, and we do have Misfortune in the middle trying to attack Fizz. Now he's a level 11, which is quite insane. Here we go, we've got Trundle coming up again for another gank. Tryndamere again pings for me, so I am, you know, well aware now, and I move back to my tower, chilling there, and I kind of troll him in the chat because the ganks that he's trying to pull off are really weak. It's funny because you're supposed to be like stealthy, and you're supposed to see if they've warded. You know, your top is supposed to ward, that type of thing. I did buy a ward and put a ward down, so that is my ward right there. Tryndamere did put the first one down. So wards are very important, because if I didn't see Trundle there, they could have easily ganked me, and that would have made more gold for them, you know, more gold for their team, because of course they're going to feed Trundle. Basically, he's going to solo the dragon. That's worth 2 champion kills, and that goes to the entire team, not just the person who gets the kill. So, you know, it's very important to not feed, to keep killing the dragon, which I'm surprised Tryndamere hasn't. It's very important that your jungler, and all junglers are capable of killing the dragon, especially past level 6. I mean, people like Fiddlesticks are capable of getting it even sooner. Really depends if they've got the right masteries and all that type of thing. Taric, you need blue, so Taric is actually going to get the blue, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But again, they're not doing too well. You really need to watch that bind. It does a lot of damage. So we do have Fizz in the middle. Sivir almost dead. Let's go down bottom, because that looks like it's gonna be a little bit earlier. See, why is Sivir running in when she is like 2 hits away from dying, or 1 lucky crit? I definitely don't understand people that play that type of game. Here we go. Fizz is almost getting ganked, but of course it's really difficult to gank Fizz, because if he does use one of his abilities, he can dodge the majority of people's attacks, especially if they try and go out for a full nuke and waste like their ultis and whatnot, because he's just dodged them, which is really cool. Now of course we've got Tryndamere down bottom helping. Trundle comes in, and let's click on Trundle. He's going down faster than a tie hooker. Jesus Christ. Tryndamere still staying in. He's hurting him so bad. 271 HP. Yeah, I bet Tryndamere was mad there, because of course Taric isn't healing Sivir at all. Well, I think he just gave him a heal then. He shouldn't be using all his mana. He's a support. He should be using his stuns or his heals. That's pretty much it. So Taric is running away, and again he's almost dead. Tryndamere did get Morgana, which is fantastic. Tryndamere, I think, to be honest, he really carried this game, because bottom team did really poorly in comparison to everyone else, to be honest. Of course, Fizz in middle, he can't really go back because the turret is kind of pushed. I'm up top, and I've just been chilling, farming up, and Vladimir is away. I think he does go down bottom. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it is roaming around somewhere. Now Tryndamere is going to go for their red buff. I'm not sure if he gets it right. This is the opportunity when I get to go back, because Vladimir isn't here. So I seize the opportunity, and I do have 3k gold, which is freaking loads of gold, to be honest, considering I haven't been back since my death. Now we are 3-3, which is cool. So I do actually buy, if I remember correctly, I do buy my chest, yeah, Force of Nature. Now this is normally one of them items you buy near the end of the match. Normally you get other items, but because I've never played Rammus, of course, because I had so much gold, I just went for that item anyway, and I was able to stay quite well. Now here I'm pinging really mad because I don't want Vladimir to take his tower down. I really hate the fact that, there we go, we got another kill. Trundle went down, and our team is going to be coming top now to try and do some damage on Vladimir. So I do get back. Now, as I was saying, I get really frustrated when people attack my tower, because I'm supposed to be defending it. I mean, that's the entire point of laning, is to farm CS and to defend your tower, and to obviously push and destroy the enemy's tower, which, of course, towers win games, if people didn't know. No matter how beefy your champions are, if they've pushed your towers down, more minions are going to get through. They're going to destroy your inhibitors. More stronger minions are going to come through, and it's a vicious cycle. So you've got to really play as a team and, you know, take down towers. Now a good tactic for this is, when people are fighting in the middle, have someone with strong melee capabilities who can't do a lot of AoE abilities, such as let's say Tryndamere, because of course Tryndamere doesn't have much AoE abilities. He's got his whirlwind, and that's about it. He wants to go push top tower while everyone's fighting in middle. As soon as he sees them go, move back, and that way you can actually push towers. And of course Taric, again, he dies, but you know, let's just leave that at that, to be honest, because let's face it, Taric isn't doing very well in this game, and nor is Sivir. Now let's have a look at their CS, to be honest. So we've got Taric, he's got 31 we have Siva with 48. Yeah, I've got 125. So yes, that is really good. I've got the most so far. And I guess that's solely because I've been laning top like forever. You know, Fizz has been going around to help ganks and that type of thing, which is really good. I should have been doing that, but I was so scared to to go anywhere else on Rammus because it's the first time I've literally played him. And if you saw in chat, said Trundle gave it away, bro. It's because he was hiding in this bush again. He kind of came out, I saw his icon, and then he ran back in. So it definitely gave it away, which is not a good thing to do. If you're a jungler, you need to be stealthy like a ninja, and actually, you know, get them ganks, and not give your position away. So let's have a look around the map. Tryndamere doing his farm. What level am I? I'm 13, so I'm the highest. No, I'm not. Fizz is the highest now. He's 14. I'm the second highest, then Tryndamere. I'm actually surprised Taric. I mean, look, Taric's level 11. He should be the lowest level out of everyone due to him not getting any CS or kills, that type of thing. And Vladimir said Rammus level. I thought he meant 14 because I'm 14 in my game level, but in actual fact he meant summoner level. So when you say that, guys, try to be specific because people like me who are noobs don't really understand what you mean by that. So say it's summoner level, which in fact I'm 26 now, which, yay, I'm excited. So Taric coming up to be a hero, and of course Siva down bottom. Now our tower did get destroyed. I'm not actually sure when it got destroyed, but here we're actually going in for a gank, which is quite cool. I did get what's it called, exhaust on it, and I'm using my AoE. I'm rolling in. There we go, rolling in. Roll. I did flash, and I kind of failed there with my click. And here I taunted him so he couldn't get away. And there we go. I owned Vladimir. Thank God for that. I almost died though, which isn't particularly good, but Trundle is nowhere to be seen, which I was extremely scared about, so I did powerball and get the hell out of there. Which, you know, I'm actually glad that I got 1 kill, 1 death and 0 assists. Now I know this game has been a bit boring from Rammus's perspective, guys, but you know, bear with me, I do rack up the kills a little bit later. Now let's have a look. Let's just speed this up a tiny bit. Now I apologise if you can hear some like tapping and stuff. It's my cat's going mental upstairs. Damn cats. So here in the middle we're actually going to well, actually people are going to die by the looks of it. Yeah, Fizz is very low, but Tryndamere is here and he's going to be basically nuking these down quite well if he doesn't get slowed. Now of course, having Cassidy on their team, they can counter us quite well versus Taric and Fizz, because if they're silenced they can't really cast anything. So people are coming in, Taric's way out of position. You know, Tryndamere is fine because he does have his ulti. As you can see, he is using it there, which is cool. Now Fizz, very low. Fizz actually does die there. I think, no, Trundle didn't actually die. But did they have a misfortune as well? No. I honestly thought then that we had a misfortune, but it's actually Siva. My bad. So I am actually trying to push the tower at the minute, but of course I kind of failed because our means are pushed down. And Fizz is like, Rammus, why did you not come to middle? And I'm basically saying, well, by the time I got down there, it would have been over and I would have probably got killed as well. So, you know, if you want my help, then basically ping, and that way I know to come and support you, because in my mind we're still laning. And here we go, Trundle failed really hard there on that gank. But yeah, in my mind we are still basically laning, and you know, we're not all in the middle yet. So my mindset is you lane for the first half of the game and then you're in the middle team fight for the second half. So here I did get a nice taunt on Trundle, and in fact the tower is taking a lot of damage. Sorry, he is taking a lot of damage from the tower. Rammus is extremely tanky. As you can see, I'm protecting the tower versus 2 people who could potentially kill me quite easily. Of course I am tanky now, so you can't tower dive a Rammus. Yeah, I'm just taunting him here because I'm really liking Rammus. I like how beefy I am. I like how sustained I can be. in lane. And here we actually do, I do taunt, what's his name, Trundle, and we do actually kill him. And here Vladimir is trying to get away, but of course I've got a power ball, and he does get an exhaust, and he does go down. And there we go. So now I've got 2 assists, 1 kill, 1 death. Now I'm going to get another point in my Tremors, which I think is an underrated ability. It does kind of rack up my kills later on in the game, which is quite cool. So here Misfortune does come in, tries to scare us off, but I'm like, guys, come on, we're like 4 here, she's 1, and she's squishy. I missed my power ball, but I do get her, I do taunt her to reduce her armor, and Tryndamere just grapes the hell out of her, but I do actually get the last kill, which is kind of funny. There goes their tower. Now we are 2 towers for 1, which is awesome. Or is it 2 for 2? Yeah, it's 2 for 2 at this stage in the game. Tarek thinking he is a tank, which he is clearly not. He's a support. Definitely don't do that, guys. And we actually go for Baron buff. Now this is the lowest level I have actually. Well, actually no, I'm 16, but it's the lowest team level that I basically took Baron with. I mean, Tryndamere is 13, 13, 12, 15, and I'm 16. So I am tanking. I did use my ultimate just to get that bit of extra damage because I don't want them to come in and steal it or even try and do a team fight because look on that, they're nowhere to be seen. Even though we did kill a few of them, but I'm pretty sure they would respawn by now. So here Tryndamere's whirlwinding up. We do have the Baron buff. I'm going to go back up top and try gank Vladimir again. Because let's face it, he's miles away from his next turret. How could he actually survive that? So here we go in, I powerball, and then I taunt him, and then I pop my shield to reduce the damage that he takes. Fizzy is actually doing tons of damage, and again, I get an assist on that one, which is pretty cool. Tryndamere a bit late to the pie, but oh well. Sivir, of course, protecting middle lane, we don't want that pushed. Blue buff ping, so we're actually going to go for blue buff. Trundle comes out, and this is the bit that I like. I was like, F yeah, F yeah. So I put my ulti, there's another kill, and there's another kill, and I'm thinking, F me man, Rammus is pretty beast to be honest. And I like the fact that I can run in and not just instantly melt under damage. You know, I've got magic and armor buff that reduces, you know, damage to armor. Well, to melee damage and to magical damage, and you know I've got a taunt to keep people in position, which reduces their armor, so they're going to take tons more damage, and I can tank the turret pretty well as well. And on top of that, we actually have, well, Rammus actually has an ulti that does AoE damage, plus it does lots of damage to turrets. So here I'm actually going in for the kill. I have taunted Morgana, so she's going to be attacking me instead of Tarek, but Tarek does go down, and I do actually get the kill there. So here I'm actually going in, and I do get the kill, very low, but you know, they are trying to surrender now. And here I'm saying, yeah, this should be illegal. I said, this should be illegal because we just totally annihilated their team pretty much. And let's see, and then someone else, let's see what they just say. And they said, yes, Vlad is all the way out without wards. Nice team play. So yeah, Trundle not particularly happy that Vladimir didn't put any wards down. And here I'm saying, I actually like Rammus, he's quite fun. Now I'm dead, I can spend my 4k. So as you saw before, I did have 4k gold, which is insane. So I did buy the Guardian Angels, and I also did buy this Aegis of the Legion. And I'm not sure if these are the proper items to go for Rammus. They are the recommended in a guide that I quickly watched before I actually played a Rammus, which is by Wex Gaming. He's a cool guy, he's part of TGN as well. But anyways, so I did actually choose these items based on that. Now the boots I think are recommended, which are quite cool. I mean, enhanced movement speed by 3, pretty decent. Now I don't know why I went for a Philosopher's Stone. I think that's just mainly, I think it's actually really good to be honest, because I do need the mana regen, which is good. Like that's 40 health regen per 5 seconds, 8% movement speed and magic resistance. That is health, armor, magic resistance. Nearby allies get 12 armor and 15 magic resistance and 8 attack damage, which is pretty cool. Now I'm missing on some stuff here. I'm doing slow-mo for some reason. I think that's press number 1 on my Razor Naga. But let's look at his slow-mo. good. Yeah, I think there's enough of that. As you can see, one person went down. Vladimir is going down extremely fast. He's going to die. Who's that there? I can't even see. Gulmik. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Oh, it's Tariq. Yeah, of course, Tariq going down. Tariq does go down. We got Fizz actually jumping in. It's kind of cool to look at it slow-mo. There goes another kill from Vladimir. Morgana down. Oh, Silver gets that with a nice little slice. And of course, I'm trying to run away because now our team fight is pretty turned around. You know, I'm low, Siver's low. Fizz going in for some more ganks because he is baller. Let's put it up to normal speed now. I actually kind of like that. Okay. Slow-mo jump. Fast-mo, slow-mo dive. Run away. So yeah, Fizz is falling back now. Siver, what are you doing? Just go back to base. Now she is, thank God. I mean, anyone could just come round and actually gank her. She don't really know. She don't understand. Don't understand the game. It's my job to... Yeah, I'm like, is it my job to run in like Rambo? And they're like, yeah. Because I like the fact that I ran in. I took a lot of damage. I killed 2 people. And I didn't die. Plus I had my guardian angels, is it? Guardian angel? Yeah. I'm really like Rammus. And I think I'm actually going to buy Rammus, I think, because I'm liking him. But I'm going to keep playing him for the week that's free. Now Tariq teleporting in. Trindamir running away for his life. Now we do have 3 people. 3 this is free. So Fizz is going to go in and kill Trundle. I hope he kills Trundle. No, he uses a flash. Of course, Vladimir uses his ultimate, which is deadly in team fights. Tariq needs to run away. He did get a good kill off there. Trindamir did get 3 kills, which is insane. Really good Trindamir. Now I'm tanking a turret here because obviously Misfortune can't do anything. I'm just tanking a turret. Excuse me. Now I almost do die. I'm running away. I'm like popping my W, I think it was. And here we go. We're going for the inhibitor now. And let me just speed this up a little bit. There we go. Let's slow it down. So now I do need to get away. I'm taking a bit of damage. But of course, you can't catch a Rammus. And Trindamir tearing the crap out of Cassidin. And Fizz did get Misfortune. And I really need to learn these champions' names. I kind of pause a little bit because I'm not sure what their names are. Anyways, I must look at this wrecking machine here. Rammus wrecking minions. His ulti. His ulti has actually got quite a low cooldown, which is really nice. Now, for some reason, I do keep getting double buff. I think I've got it twice in this game. Not sure how or who from, but yeah, yeah, Rammus is awesome. I love Rammus. So Trundle is in middle. Trundle, I don't know. Is he a good jungler? I didn't think he had a lot of good damage, but he did get quite a few kills. Let's have a look actually. Trundle, he has... No, he's got 4 deaths, 2 assists. I was wrong. Don't play Trundle. So let's see on our team. We have Trindamir who has 8 kills, 0 deaths and 5 assists. The next person is Mate with 6 kills, 2 deaths and 7 assists. And then, yeah, look at poor Siver. 156. I think we are a perfect team. So Trindamir really loves our team, which I must admit, to be honest, anybody could play any other class. Siver and Tariq, they really did poorly in this game. The people who carried this game were me, Trindamir, and obviously Fizz. Having a good tank, I think that's what their problem were, or I should say was, is they didn't have a good tank. And here, I'm pumping my ulti, and of course I'm getting lots of damage. And there, someone actually did die from dots, I think. So I'm going up here to save Fizz. Excuse me. Oh, I just have to like burp inside. Weird. And Trindamir, see how scared they are of Trindamir. They know that he can break faces. And I'm trying to get a taunt on, and I do manage to get it with a flash. A taunt, boom! Got a taunt on there. I did stun her straight after with my Q, which is called Powerball, so she couldn't run away or even flash. because she was stunned. And people are like any level 30s, and that's the game, guys. And I'm 26, and
Victory!
yeah, victory. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video because I freaking loved it. I mean, I love Rammus now. He's a beast of a tank. But yeah, I'm not sure if I want to buy Rammus next or if I want to buy Shaco. It's one of them two that I want to buy. But, you know, I'm kind of swaying towards Rammus at the minute because he's really good. So if you guys want to play League of Legends with me, then just add me to League of Legends. My name in League of Legends is fenikzart. It's pretty much the same name as my YouTube channel. So just type it in, add me, and we can play games. You know, when I'm on, just whisper me. We can do some games. I am on EU West. Please like, favourite, and comment on this video. It really does help me out. And definitely thumbs this video up for Rammus because this guy is a baller. Literally, he is a baller. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.